Hey, so I wanted to share with you what it was like living in a vintage RV in extreme cold, extreme winter weather. It is 7:25 p.m. and the temp outside right now here on my mountaintop in Cabot is 13 below zero Fahrenheit. And last night was below zero too and windy. In fact, it never got above zero today. It was like a high of 6 above zero today. So all of my energy and resources are going into just surviving in here now by myself, and I'm quite proud of myself in the way that I prepared, being, now an experienced off-gridder. Um, and I lived in this RV last winter, but it was not ever quite this cold. I think the coldest it got last winter was 11 below zero. Um, I when I woke up it was 18 below at 6:30 this morning. So this is intense. And I think it's colder now because for it to be this cold. But, I prepared ahead of time. I had made a huge pot of chili and I had cleaned out my stovepipe so the stove ran efficiently. And I had got another propane tank to hook the propane. Just so you know what I'm talking about here. I have a Mr. Buddy. I have it, whoops, sorry. I have it running, it's one of these things. It's a ceramic, propane heater. And, I have it on high right now, which is unprecedented. I never ran it on high at all last winter, but I'm desperate right now. And so I need to run it all night long. This is at the foot of my bed. I'm sitting on my bed right now. And so I need to make sure that these 20-pound tanks are not going to run out, because I'm running the propane heater all night long. It's continuous. It doesn't have a thermometer where it switches on and off according to the temperature, right? So I'm proud of myself, the way that I handled it all, the way that I was prepared with my candles and my generator gas and my charges and my propane and everything. And last night was sweet because at this time last night I was warm despite the below zero winds, cuz I played my cards so well. So I was all happy, wow, like I'm warm, and I'm going to go to bed warm. Of course, it's going to get colder during the night as my fire wanes. So I wear a thick hat. I actually have a fleece lined wool hat that I wear to bed and it covers my ears and I tie it down here. And I have these, I gotta show you this. This is something that my Aunt Kathy made me. Out of concern for me, she knit me these, uh, they're there's no holes. The hands go down there, and it covers your arm. And I wear those at night to bed. And that way I can put my arms out outside of the covers and you're not going to be freezing, and I can pet Miss Gray and stuff like that. So I was all snuggled in, under the warm covers, warm, thinking, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it through the night. And then what happens? My smoke alarm. Middle of the night, smoke alarm goes off. Fuck. When I went to all the trouble to clean out the stovepipe so that wouldn't happen. But what I realized is that it wasn't from smoke. It was because my stove got cranking, stuff it full of wood, and about, 2, 3 a.m., the wood starts like just really burning on fire, because it's smoldering, then all of a sudden, woo, it all cranks. And what happened was the temperature change on the smoke alarm caused it to go off just from the temperature change because it was freezing and then this warm air hit it. So that freaking sucked, people. I had to get up and deal with that. And so tonight I'm going to leave my smoke alarm disconnected. I have a carbon monoxide alarm, and I'm a light sleeper anyway. It's not worth getting it. It'll go off. It's going to go off because it's even colder tonight. So I'm going to solve that problem. Hopefully be able to sleep through the night. I'm working on getting it warmed up in here, but it's going to be tough. My truck wouldn't start. I didn't have anyone around to give me a jump. Just the battery was just not charged. It was just, so I couldn't go anywhere. But here's where my planning ahead worked. I mean, I didn't really need anything. I was just gonna go to the store to run the truck, for the battery to charge it up. I was out of beer. I was gonna get some salad greens. So I went without salad and I went without beer tonight, but hopefully I'll get a jump tomorrow and get the truck going again. And I chose not to run my generator, which I'm right now I'm realizing is a mistake. I have a solar panel, and the solar panel charges my house battery all day, and it also has USB ports. The charge controller has USB ports in which I can charge up my phone and lights and rechargeable lights and speaker and things like that during the day. And I also, when I run my truck, go to the store, I'm charging my phone and, and my speaker and whatnot, because that didn't happen. But it was a sunny day today, and for the first time in like 2 months, the solar panel was producing the high 14.4 volts, which is the highest capacity that it gets to. And it was like that all day, even though the days are shorter now, you see, so I don't get as much. So it's charging my battery, with the sun during the day. Now, my generator is going to be so hard to start when it's this cold. It's just, and the other day when it was this cold, I had to pull on that fucking thing like 5 hard rounds. Felt like I was going to have a heart attack, and I'm breathing in that cold air. I have long COVIDs, heart problems. So I decided, oh, well, the sun charged my battery, I'll just skip the generator tonight. It's just going to be too hard, and minimize my time being outside after dark as well when it's this cold. But unfortunately, my battery, my phone battery is not lasting as long because of this cold, and my speaker battery was dying, so my house battery isn't gonna last long tonight. So I just decided, fuck it. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna sit over this heater, which I'm doing right now, and make a video and share my adventures of RV life. Okay. The other thing I'm very proud of that improved my circumstances greatly was I put plastic window insulation over the windows in the bedroom area of the RV. See that? See that? Now, I know it's not all tight, and perfect. All the wrinkles didn't get out. But you know what? This makes a significant difference. And see, I did the other side too. Proud of myself for this, folks. A significant difference. If I without the plastic, it would be just there'd be an inch of ice on that window, okay? And it would be a lot colder in here. So hey, I'm doing it. It's not easy. And the other part is that last year at this time there was a lot more snow. So I had insulation around the bottom of the RV because of the snow. The snow was high enough to go all the way around the bottom. Not so this year. We just have not gotten as much snow. So that's another factor. The floor is fucking cold. I have to remember to put my hat. I don't have refrigeration, except for I just keep things on the floor and, on floor under floor cupboards and shit to keep everything cold. But my half and half was frozen this morning, so that's not fun. I got to remember to take that half and half off the floor before I go to bed. Make sure it's not frozen in the morning. So that's what it's like, folks. RV life. Um, Off the grid on a mountaintop in Cabot with when the extreme cold hits. Wish me luck. I got another night of this. I'll let you know how it goes.